Well, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining me. This is your host, ID Jester. Welcome back to Stellaris 4X Grand Strategy Game by Paradox Development Studio. And starting a new day here. So last night we got to enjoy our newfound conquest. So this is actually the first time we've actually made it this far in the game where we actually are taking over other territory and such. With that comes some responsibilities and some management that we need to really look at. War is not cheap, it's not free, it's something that you should not take lightly because there is actually a lot to do. So, first things first, notice, wow, somewhere along the lines we got a ton of minerals, and we're making a pretty good amount of minerals, and we got some nice energy credit boost, and we're actually making a nice bit of energy. We can actually hold up to 3,750 energy, and we can now hold up to 14,000 minerals, so we can start really hopefully getting more and more resources. As far as our science goes, 56, 45, 62. We don't own any strategic resources, even though I think we probably should have. Anyways, we had a bunch of stuff that we were moving around. Obviously, what's going on with this headphone? Hang on a second. This headphone's all out of whack here. Anyways, so we've got 3 new systems. 2 of them are 3 new planets, actually, which means we had to actually break off some more of our stuff, our original planets. Right now, we actually only own our original world, Avar Prime, and Farshaw, which is down here, I believe. Is this Farshaw down here? Yeah, Farshaw right there. And then we own our 3 new arid planets. Now, before we went to war, obviously we were thinking, well, we got to expand out. But things that we didn't think about, or things we should probably think about for the future, is all of these planets are arid planets. We come from an ocean species. And if we look at our species, actually, where is it? I actually was looking for this in between episodes. Here we are. So we love oceans. Continental and Arctic are okay. Tropical and tundra are crap. And the other ones, arid and desert, we can't even settle on them. We don't like them at all. We can't live on them at all. So we've got one race that is on one side of the planetary circle, and then we have our race, which is on the other side of the planetary circle. So we really need to keep the citizens, these guys, these Besquas, happy, keep them around, because they're the ones that are going to have to keep settling those arid planets. You can see they like arid, and they like tundra and desert. They don't like tropical and Arctic, and they hate ocean and arid, I believe. No, not ocean and whatever the other one is. I wish they would show you the little circle. Anyways, so lots going on here. We only have 9 of our 10 leaders now, because I think we lost one when we gave some of these planets away, actually. So that's interesting. Okay, so we've got some transport fleets that were coming into these systems. Where are you? You're in there. You are in there as well. Let's go ahead and send you over that way. You guys, I wonder, can we create new fleet, upgrade fleet, repair fleet. Is there a way to disband? Yes, we could disband you guys. The reason is, if we go into our budget, let's look at our budget. So there's a lot, like I said, war is not cheap. It's expensive. We spend a lot of resources. And now, after the war, it is basically a lot of management part. So here's our expenses. Ship maintenance is 25 per month. Army maintenance is 11. Station maintenance is 44. Of that 44, 3 is defensive platforms. That's no big deal. A couple 6 on spaceports, 22 on mining stations, 11 on research stations, and 2 on frontier outposts. So not really going to get rid of any of that stuff. Building maintenance, there's our mining and hydroponic farms and all that stuff. And then our module maintenance, which happens to be, we don't know. Come on. Nope, it won't show us. So we can save a little bit of money by getting rid of some army, I think. I don't think, well, we're going to look at these worlds that we got first. And then I guess we'll decide. So let's take a look at these 3 worlds. So in this first system down here, the Withweir, we have this system right here. 80% habitability for no governor. We do have land of opportunity on here, so it's going to attract some migration. And we do have the extra energy credits going on here. If we look at the surface here, you can tell these people or race are very unhappy. So their happiness is pretty bad. They're fanatics, spiritualists. They're recently been conquered. We have voting rights for our species only, leadership for our species only, and we have first contact protocol and native interference. So obviously being unhappy, they don't produce as much and are likely to join rebel factions. So in between episodes, I upgraded a few things here. Since we have a ton of minerals, we are going to be doing that. So upgrade that. This one looks like it can be upgraded as well. We can either do an engineering or a physics. Engineering is a little bit higher than physics, so let's go ahead and put in physics there. When this guy pops in, he's got nowhere to work, or he's got, what is this? Power plant? Is that what this is? Yeah, it's under, going to be constructing. As I said, in between episodes I was doing some upgrades and such. You can see this yellow border over here. I think that means they are pretty unhappy. We can't clear this tile. We don't have that technology yet. Can we clear this one? No. Okay. So pretty soon, when this population comes in, we have this spot over here. Once that's done, we're not going to have anywhere for these guys to grow. They are producing okay amount of stuff, and they should take a little while to grow. They only have 1 extra food. Okay, so that's the first system. Now let's look at their main system. We do have a science vessel in here, currently surveying the system. Oops, wish you would stop doing that. Thank you. This is a really powerhouse planet. Obviously, being their capital and all, it is going to be a powerhouse. Here's our look at our fleet. If you didn't get a chance to watch last episode, we got some destroyers, several different models of destroyers, and of course we have our corvettes. And we have 1K. Anyways, this one. Notice this: 30 energy. Wow, that's huge. So we're actually going to enact an edict here that's going to give us capacity overload. We have plenty of influence right now. So capacity overload is going to give us an extra 15% energy for 10 years. It's going to cost us 150. That's well worth it, I think. Let's look at the people. This planet's about maxed out. Again, I've upgraded a few of the buildings, but it looks like we can still upgrade a few more. So let's go ahead and do that while we can. Upgrade some energy and some mining. I don't know if upgrading is going to make these guys happier or not. It's going to make me happier. And their food, they're still in the positive with food. So this guy will eventually pop in, and they will be done. We do have the capacity overload, which is now going to give us 36, and that's going to take us up to plus 20. Man, remember just before the war, we were trading off minerals for energy because we couldn't afford anything. So, all right, for the last system over here, Raphaex. It's got a nice food amount there. We're actually losing energy on this planet. A little bit of science and a little bit of minerals. No governor again. Of course, we can change that. We have some available governors. Actually, we have 2 available governors. So let's see what this one's like first. Okay, a little bit more of upgrading this. We should work on another one there. Let those finish. Again, we don't have a way to clear out these borders, and we should build something here. What should we build? That's a good question. How is our food? Is +4, so they have plenty of food. I'm thinking let's keep with the energy there. Probably going to be having energy overload here before we know it. We're going to have too much energy coming in. Won't that be a change of things? Alright, so when this guy, that's an actual person. Oh yes, he is. Where's the, oops, let's see, we can upgrade this one as well. Where is the new person that's coming in? Oh, there's no one coming in because we have nothing but blocking tiles. I got you. Okay, that makes sense. So we got 10 over 15. We do have to research some quicksand basins and some mountain ranges and deep sinkholes. Okay. Which we may or may not get based on our technology races. Alright, so we have 2 free governors. So on their main system, clear blocker cost and time. We don't need that on the home system. And a leader lifespan. Okay, so we're going to give them this leader. Oh, good. Extra 10 happiness. That should make them a little bit happier. Okay, good. Actually, that was very good. Okay. And construction time and blocker cost reduction. But we don't have any blockers here. That's fine. Okay, and now on here, let's go ahead and assign our other governor. Oh, excellent. More happiness, construction time, blocker cost reduction, which we're going to need eventually if we ever get these out there. But having the happiness will actually increase. Yeah, remember we were at -1 energy, so they produce a little bit more. I think we were at 211. I think was what we were at. 211. So it looks like we went up a little bit by making them a little happier. Yay! Okay, good. So that was a good resource. Alright. So, transport fleet number 4. Let's land some armies there. Now we're going to check and see their happiness, if that makes them happier or sadder. These guys here. That's in. Do we have any on the home system? We do not. So let's land armies there. Let's make sure I didn't screw this up. Okay, yep, good. Okay, we have some armies on this system here, 8 of them. We have some on our home system. Disband. Yes. I don't know if we're going to need these guys. So we built plenty of them. We were in such a rush to get the war started. Alright, so that's these guys. We don't need any on our... well, let's see. Do we need any on this system here? Yeah, in case this guy comes over, we'll keep these guys there. Alright, now notice down at the bottom now we have even more problems. We have factions we have to worry about. So if we go into our Empire screen, you see there's 3 factions. The independent Kitadul, the independent Basqua, and the independent Rafiex. So each of these are trying to start their own, kind of rebellion against us. So we have to watch and manage this. Actually, this guy has currently gotten 10% support from people. So we can actually go into manage, and we can grant the colony independence as a vassal empire. We can actually just say, okay, boom, you're our vassal. We can suppress them. It's going to cost us 400 energy, 50 influence, and gives them minus 10 support. Or costs us 200 influence and 200 energy, and we can bribe the leaders. Let's go ahead and spend the energy. Oh, can we not do that? Like, there we go. I don't know why. Oh, it did it twice, actually. Oh, because we went from 900 down to 132. So for some reason, I had to click it twice. Alright, so let's go look at Basqua. Now that's an important system because that was our home system, and that's going to be it's going to be a powerhouse for us. Let's see if they're any happier now. We're still at 36 energy, 10 minerals. So we haven't really, let's see if they... We could change their voting rights and leadership empire, so these guys would be able to vote and become leaders of our race. It'll give them an extra 10% happiness if we do that. But for right now, I think not. Okay, so we do have a lot in maintenance in our ships. We got 2 pretty good sized fleets, and I'm thinking about our next conquest might have to be these guys over there because they're not liking us very much anymore. So we do have a basically Orthar combine, which are kind of humanish mammals. They kind of like us a little bit. So we're trying to make these guys friendlier with this. We have the Calaxian Star Imperium. They like us a little bit. And we have the Fallen Empire. Kind of likes us as well. Everybody else, really not very much liking us. These guys here are, where are they? They are right here. These guys really hate us. Really hate us. We have these guys right next to us that don't like us very much. We have these guys over here don't like us very much. And I believe one of these guys is allied, the United Quebec Commonwealth, is allied with the mandate of Akshan. Yes, right here. And they're rivals with these guys here and us. And they have an embassy over there. They were usually, and they're inferior to us. So we might, once we get our empire situation figured out a little bit, hopefully we're going to take it off pause and see how things go. So we're going to get our science ship and our construction ships to get busy in this new area here. Boy, we spent 900 energy on suppressing that faction. That was crazy. So right now, we currently have 0 faction support. Okay. So right now, they're not gaining any. I'm not gaining any support. That's good. All right, so our science ship. Can you finish surveying the system? They did that anomaly, and then we need to go out here, do the anomaly, and survey that system. We also need to do the same thing there. This one's completely done. Our construction ships are busy doing their thing. Our transport fleets should be about ready to drop in any day now. That's not our transport fleet. Here they are. Here they come. What? We got a little rebellion going on here? Well, we'll take care of that. Send in the Marines. Dun 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 dun. Here they come. There they go. Alright, so it should show them on the planet as opposed to in a ship now. So we got a few on some planets, which is good. Alrighty.
System survey complete.
Hold on, pause. There was a lot of noise going on there. What happened? It sounded like a ship blew up or something. Fleet orders finished. The construction of research ship. You've been fully surveyed. War's been declared between the Galaxian Star Imperium and the Tharok Allied Holdings. Okay. Over here, these guys right here, these big, huge, and these are the guys that like us, are taking out these guys right here. Or, well, they're going to try. That's interesting. We have inactive buildings. Yes, we're waiting for this pop to come in, so that's good. Alright, we finished surveying, right? Alright, so science ship. I want you to research this project, and then I want you to survey the system. There you go. All right, let's let time go. Oh, construction ship. Where are you? You're down here. Okay. So we got that stuff. That stuff. Everything is pretty green. We got some energy up here, so come up here and start building a mining station there. Alright. Unfortunately, I did realize that when we were in the middle of our fights and strategy and everything going on, we were kind of choosing research. Unfortunately, we choose research in Tundra World, which is not a good choice for us, because actually, if we look at our thing again, here it is. Tundra gives us 20% inhabitability, which is not going to work for us. Now, it will give us 60% for the other race. So we'll see how that works out. Still have a lot of red worlds. Continental was on there. We had quite a few Continental, and too bad we can't get some of that research. But I'm thinking these guys will be our next victim. So yeah, we didn't get much done other than kind of just showing you what's going on here. Our fleets here are at 100%. We didn't take any damage, I don't think. We took some shield damage, but nothing too bad. We're at plus 34 and plus 130. We don't have anything to really spend our energy on right now. Oh yes we do. Wait a minute. Stop. Pause. We need to go to our starport here. Right here. We need possibly another construction ship. Could get another science ship. Let's think about this. Hang on before we do it. We got this system here and this system, and then a few systems up here. I think one science and two construction will be okay for now. Alright, let's just let things go. I don't know if these things have monthly... Oh, maintenance, 1 energy. Yeah, so each one of these is 1 energy. That's actually not that bad. We'd have to get another scientist. Actually, do we have... Oh, hey. Speaking of which, we must have had one of our scientists die. So, that's not cool. Somewhere along the lines. Good thing I checked. So we're at minus 20% speed there on the Tundra world. I wonder, can we change the research? Let's wait a second.
Construction complete.
Oh, put it on pause. Put it on pause. All right. So let's recruit a new scientist. Anomaly research speed. Research speed in statecraft. Alright, that's going to be... Because he's going to be doing... That's going to be good. Okay, so we're going to do... Wings of Ivory. Because this is society. So having someone that can do statecraft stuff is going to be very important. Well, unfortunately for us, nothing matches his Tundra world, which we've already got some points in, but no, I think that's not good. Habitability, biolab. Let's do the biolab. It is kind of our weakest. Construction's been complete. You guys liking this any better? Well, they're up to 61% happiness. That is... I will take that. 61 happiness? Hell yes. Okay, while we're thinking about it, let's build a science lab there. And let's build us a mining lab there. And we'll build this science lab there as well. Very good. Everything else upgraded. We could do something with these tiles. They don't have any buildings. This doesn't have a building either, so let's build this a science lab over there. Alright, so that's gonna help a lot. Alright, go back in full speed here. Are you getting this anomaly yet? There you are. You guys just move out of the way. So don't click on you guys accidentally or something. I wonder... we should maybe build a spaceport projectile defense module. Okay, so we'll build a spaceport there. And maybe a spaceport over here on this system. It just takes minerals, so... And, well, it does take upkeep, so we do have to remember that. And it is quite expensive upkeep. But actually what we should do is be building a spaceport over here, because this is the system I think we're going to use to come in and conquer these guys.
Debris analyzed.
Let's go with missiles there. Debris analyzed. So what do we have? We got absolutely nothing. So we learned nothing from that, I guess. As President Eyes of Cyan's mandate, additional mining stations have been constructed. Should give us a bunch of influence there. We're at 425. Took us up to 600. So that was 175 influence we got. That, very nice. All right, construction ship. I guess build another mining station there. Okay, you're just going around our science ship. He's got a lot left to do. Okay, so that's fine. Got to get the rest of this stuff done. Most of these are in green. If they're in green, that means they're finished and completed. If they're in white, like this one here, or there's I think one up here. Then this one's in yellow, which means it's now outside our bound borders. So somebody... That was a big waste of time, because we didn't get anything from it. We were too advanced. We were like, oh, they're shooting red lasers. Uh-oh, watch out. Alright, folks, well, we're going to come back in the next episode, so thanks for watching. See you guys.